All right. How are we doing today, everybody, on this fine, lovely Saturday? Let me just make sure that everything's going here, make sure it sounds okay. I think so. Sounds pretty good. I just don't want to be too loud to where I'm blowing my mic out like last time. We're still in a work in progress here, okay? Because I'm still trying to get used to this whole setup, and the audio's been the biggest thing that's been giving me the issues here. All right, so I'm just gonna put my phone into do not disturb just in case, because probably should have done this before I started to go live, but All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, so I think it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. Also, if you couldn't tell or didn't notice somehow, beginning of the stream, new graphics. You can see on OBS over here to my right, got the new face cam box in a different location here as well. Yeah, so we got some new graphics and stuff. This is finally the stuff that I wanted to roll out in the video that went up on Friday of me doing the pack opening. This was originally what I wanted to have. I wanted to have this kind of layout, but it wasn't quite ready yet, and I didn't have everything together yet. So it is together now. I do still have some previously recorded old footage, some with chills, some not. Um, so it's there might be still some old footage that might get released. Um, but for the most part, it's new logo. Actually, if you check and look at the channel now, my new updated logo should be there. New banner. There will be a new intro once I do post my first video after this stream. It'll have assuming it's not old prior footage. Basically anything filmed with this background now in the back behind me, anything from now on, from this point moving forward, will have the new intro. These new face cam box, the graphics, stuff like that. The little, I'll show you here as an example. Let me just go to. We got some new screen transitions, which are pretty cool. So we got the little transitional screen saying that we'll be right back, if I'm ever not here for whatever reason. Or I need to use a potty break, because, we all have those, right? We all have those. But yeah, so those are the new little transitions and stuff that we have, and we got that for the stream, which is super nice. And we've also got a bunch of other stuff that'll be rolling out, but none of that. We're not here to really talk about that today. We are, of course, here to start the franchise mode on NHL 25. As you can tell, this is NHL 25. This is the menu, and we're gonna be starting up a franchise mode. Yeah, so we're gonna start up a franchise mode. Unfortunately, the Newfoundland Growlers did get taken out, which is super unfortunate. So we can't do a Newfoundland Growlers franchise mode. So we're just gonna do a completely random to like a created team that I just threw together. I put in my post on Facebook off my Facebook page, which if you guys are not following, make sure you go follow that. I did put on that page when I posted, because Facebook will post a little clip and an image of the thumbnail. And the thumbnail, as you can see, I don't know if you clicked on the thumbnail. Obviously, you would have seen the thumbnail when you came before you opened up the stream. But I said bonus points if you can figure out what city that I have in the background of that thumbnail, because that city is the city that we are going to be, that our created team is. So we're going to go in. We're going to be doing the 33 team expansion draft, of course. We are going to be using custom rosters, because I did find one with like all the updated prospects, with some prospects that got left out with the original update when 2025 or when NHL 25 launched. So we're going to be using the more updated rosters. So with which I don't know who it was that created. Forgive me, I don't know who it was. I just kind of grabbed the most downloaded one and threw it on, which had like a bunch of prospects and stuff that were made in it. So we're gonna go through and select the team because of course we already have it made. And here is the team right here. It is Halifax. We are going to be. Oh, of course, we just gotta put our friggin' name in here. So there we go. GM. So yes, we are the Halifax Riptide is our club that we are going to be going with for this this basically live series, this franchise mode. We are going to be going through as the Halifax Riptide. And of course, as you can see down there, I did do our AHL squad already. Technically, I made it for a franchise mode that I was playing like just for myself. Like it wasn't one that I was like live streaming or anything. And I made the San Antonio Pharaohs. Because the other team that I had made for just like my playthrough that I was doing on my own, it was El Paso. So we're just gonna use the San Antonio Pharaohs because I don't feel like making another one. So we just want to get into this. So we're not going to customize. We're just going to dive right into it. I'm not entirely sure what conference we should be placed in. In sense of realism, I don't know in which division technically. Forgive me, my geography is terrible, so we're gonna just quickly look up here. What is we're just going to look up where Halifax is and what's surrounding it. So, okay, so Halifax is a little bit towards where the Nova Scotia, so you got like Quebec, Manitoba, Ontario. So we could put them in either, we could stay in the Pacific Division because it is kind of near Manitoba or on the other side of Manitoba. I think it'd probably be closer to being in the Atlantic, so we might have to go to the Atlantic, which is going to suck for us because that's going to be like the strongest division. So that'll be fun. But we'll go to there. We'll try to keep it as realistic as possible. My geography teacher would not be proud right now. But we are turning owner mode off this time. I wasn't a fan of when we had owner mode turned on for the Growlers, so we're just going to keep it turned off. Head coach edits lines, of course. Fog of War, we want off. Player morale on, yes. Trades on, yes. Auto sign free agents off. Auto staff management, yes, off. Okay, so we'll do that. We're going to go to here real quick, see what we got for quick settings and stuff. Just make sure everything's good. We're going to change period lengths to about 4 minutes. Yeah. We got here auto scouting. We're gonna do just on the yeah, we'll just do pro scouting. We'll take care of the amateur scouting because I always like doing my own amateur scouting for the guys and the juniors and stuff. I do want to turn down we already got the draft quality up. Perfect. Now, gameplay sliders, I do kind of want to turn this down a little bit, unless it remembers. Did it? Oh, no, it didn't. So we're going to turn down basically the injury occurrence to about half. I find the injuries aren't as crazy as they were in 24, but they are still a little bit too much, so we're just going to crank that down to about half of what they are. So here we go, Halifax Riptide, Eastern Conference. We are starting up the career. And yeah, this is going to be kind of new for me considering I'm not entirely sure what we're wanting to do here. I don't know. Now, obviously, here is our new and freshly improved HUD, or like our hub here, which is very cool. I love looking at this. It's just so much more aesthetically pleasing than the NHL 24 one. This just looks amazing. So I'm assuming, can we view draft class? Do we have any, like, what do we have? Okay, so let's hope we get the first overall pick. Like, oh my, we got Sawyer Smolinski, right-handed defenseman, 17 years old. He's 6'1", 200 pounds. He's a defensive style defenseman, but he is a franchise guaranteed defenseman. Like, yeah, full bars right across the board. That's crazy. Wow. Wow, what a if we could land first overall pick here, that would be crazy. There's like some other ones down here that like Isaac Bourne. There's some like maybe like late round steals, like this guy right here, Harvey Rome. He's 6'2", he's a centerman, 8 years old, 18 years old. It looks like he's gonna take a few years to develop, but I mean, he's not projected to go until 140th, so he might be a late round steal. So I'm gonna keep my eye on him. Yeah, a lot of these other guys, like this dude, like a couple of these guys, the scouts recommend them. But then again, we're gonna have to see what we're gonna need after we go through the entry draft. Looks like there's a good few amount of goalies too that are elites as well. You got Korolev, Shirokov, like not even gonna try Denisov and Susan. Say I don't know. Then you got Artyom Bryland, who's also a scout recommended goaltender. So maybe that's one we can keep our eye on too. He's supposed to go around 90th, so that's interesting. So I guess we'll see, and everybody cross everything you pretty much have. And let's see if we get this first overall pick, because, man, if we do, what a way to start off this friggin' franchise mode. That would be unreal. So I guess we'll just advance day. Yep, so you got the expansion draft, yeah. We'd like to welcome you to the Halifax Riptide franchise. Yep, you have your plate full with the expansion draft. You'll touch base. So what do we got here? Your salary cap, we got 88 million for our first year as GM. Minimum salary cap 65 million. Maximum player salary cap 17.6. Okay. Interesting. Can I take a look, because I don't know off the top of my head. Can I see, oh, okay, right here, pending free agents. I want to see what the free agents class looks like. Wow. What a class. You're telling me Rantanen, Marner, Dobson, Bouchard, Shea Theodore, Besser, and Yo, you're telling me all of these names are potentially going to be free agents this upcoming... Oh my good... Yo, we could have Marner again. Assuming he doesn't want a shit ton of money, we could always... Dude, even if we went Rantanen, oh my god. Even if we miss out on getting a franchise... Oh, buddy. Depending on how we draft in the expansion draft here and what players are available, we could go for a run. Like, with this class right here, we could instantly be a competitor. Like, we don't have to go young. Like, of course, we could get our few players here and there in the draft that are gonna be, you know, in the running and stuff, like, in the future. But, like they'll take time to develop in our minors. But, like, we could be a contender right off the rip here, which is crazy. Besser, Giroux, Theodore, Kane, Marchand. I'm never getting Marchand. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. That's crazy. Okay, this is gonna make for... I'm glad I looked at that before we went in to do the expansion draft, because had I went in to do the expansion draft without knowing that and what that class looked like, I might have overspent more than I want to. But now, oh, we didn't get the first overall pick. Looks like Chicago, shocker, is getting the first overall pick. San Jose got shafted. They fell from first to third. Montreal went from 6th to 2nd. That's quite a jump. We're getting the 4th overall pick. and said we were projected to get the third. So it's not terrible. I mean, we're obviously not gonna get the prized right-handed young franchise potential defenseman, but we can still see it. So here we go. We're going to go through here. Where it'll be interested to see what teams what teams make certain people available this time. Interesting. Frank Vetrano, 30 years old. See, now the thing is, like I did with the last one in the Newfoundland Growlers, I kind of want to stay away from guys that are on expiring deals. Or if I do take someone on an expiring deal, one with maybe already an extension salary agreed upon, so that literally next year there's already one signed, so I don't have to sign one. Anything like that I'd be interested in taking, but yeah, I don't know. Anaheim doesn't have anybody that is really. Ooh, they made Dostal available. He's 23, 80 overall. He could be a backup. Backup option right there. Yeah, you know what? We'll throw Dostal in there because I don't see anybody else on Anaheim that's worth it. Brandon Carlo, 4.1 for 3 years, and he's an 86 overall, only 27. Yo, I would take that all day. That's a top tier defenseman. 6'5", 217, right-handed shot defenseman. What does he play? Defensive defenseman. I'm taking that all day. You leave that available, man, I am all over that. 100%. What do we got here? We got some more D, huh? We got Yoki Haru here, who's... So we could go with Yoki Haru. Obviously, he's 3.1, but is expiring. He doesn't have a deal signed, an extension. And so we would have to sign him. However, we got Matthias Samuelsson, who's right here, left defenseman, 6'4", could play the top pairing with Carlo, and he's signed for 6 years at 4.2. That's very reasonable. I think we got to go Samuelsson on that one. So we got our top pair D already. That's perfect. That's fantastic. Who do we got here? We got anybody that's like a prospect that's coming up? We got Martin Prospel. Or Pospisil. He's not bad. He's got 2 years. He could in a few years go into something. We don't have any goalies or anything, right? And we got Vladar, but he's not that great. We'll take Pospisil, I guess. He can develop in our minors. He's cheap too, and he signed for 2 years, so I mean you can't argue with that. Martinook we got for Carolina. They got a lot of... Ooh, who's this? Jack Drury. Oh, he's pretty good. He's only 24. He's an 80. What does coach see him playing? Depth forward? Okay. He's a two-way forward. He only makes 1.7. He's 24 years old. He's signed for another 2. You know what? We'll take Drury. Yeah. Drury will be good. So we still don't have a left winger yet, so we're gonna have to look. We're gonna have to look for a left winger here. Chicago. This is where everybody you find everybody here. Like it's, oh god. Alec Martinez. That'd be... The contracts here are not great. Isaac Phillips, top 6D, 22 years old. He's a left or right D. What is he? Two-way defender? He's potential to be top 6. He's only 22, so he's young. We'll take him. He's possibly a project. I don't know. Might be good. Who do we got here? Could take Jonathan Drouin, but he's only got, again, that... Oh, they got Georgiev available, an 85 overall. But he's on that 1 year, man. He's going to want a lot of money. I don't know. We could risk it and maybe take Drouin as like our second line center. He could play left wing as well, and then just hope that he's not gonna want like what kind of Oh, he had a good season. 79 games played last season. He had 56 points. So yeah, he might want a little bit. He's 29. You know what? I wouldn't mind taking him. Maybe giving him like a 2-year contract. Take him till he's 31 or 32. I don't know. I think that might be. I wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah, we'll take Drouin. We got here from Columbus. Yeah, everybody's. Oh, I thought that was Eric Johnson for a second. Why did this friggin'? Okay, that's interesting. The friggin' light went out on me. Stupid motion sensor. What we got here? What do we have for goaltenders? Ooh, Daniil Tarasov. 6'5", 201 has the potential to be a starter. You know what? This could be our minor league. This could be our San Antonio goalie right here. He's only 25. Let him get a few games down there. Or we could do Jet Greaves, who's also got a medium starter potential. He's 2 years younger, and he's signed for 2 years. Ooh, do we go Tarasov or do we go Greaves? I might do Greaves just because he's 2 years younger, so he has more time to grow. He's the same potential. He's not nearly as tall as Tarasov. Tarasov's 6'5". He's only 6 foot. Whatever. We'll take Greaves. He'll play down in the minors for sure. Who do we got here from Dallas? Interesting. We still don't. Oh, we do have a left winger. We have one left winger. Okay. Well, we could go Matt Dumba. He's 29, 2 years at 3.75. Could bolster our defense pretty well. Or we got Colin. Ooh, Antonio Stranges. Hey, he's the young buck that we ended up getting in Newfoundland. They got him as a top 6 forward potential here. He's only 22, 70 overall. We'll take him. We'll bring him back. See if he. Oh my God, they made Patrick Kane. Now, see, here's the thing. He's gonna go to free agency because he was a part of that list. So now here's the thing. Do I take a chance and try to just select Kane here and then hope he signs with me? Or is it's probably easier to just take a guaranteed player that's locked up already and then try to chase Kane if I wanted Kane. Try to chase Kane in free agency. It might be the smarter idea. What do they have for goaltenders? Oh, they have Huso available. Damn, 4. Again, they're all on 1-year contracts. I think I might take this guy. Jonathan Berggren. Centerman, 5'11", depth forward. He's a 2-way forward. Could start in the minors. He's got a potential to be a top 6. He's only 23. We'll try him out. Why not? What do we got here? The Oilers are making Ekholm available. Oh, Now, if I get Ekholm, he's 34. Basically, if I go for Ekholm here, this basically means that, Vasily Podkolzin's available too. He's only 22, right winger. 6'1". So here's the thing. If I go for Ekholm, this basically pretty much means that we're going to try to go for it in year 1 and hope we actually make the playoffs. That means I'm also probably going to be pretty friggin' aggressive in free agency. So he's an 86 overall, which would make my back end ridiculous with having him and Carlo, 2 86s on my top pair. But that's a lot of money used up right there. I mean, I've only locked up 17 million so far. So we'll put Ekholm down for now. And then if we feel different, we'll come back to it. And oh my god, and now there's Ekblad. Oh, but there's Verhage too. Okay, no, okay. They're both free agents. These guys are going to be free agents. So the tempting thing right now here is to take Verhage or Ekblad because they're literally exact elites right now. But I don't think that's the play. I might go for Nico Mikkola here. He's signed for another 2 years at 2.5. He's 28 years old. He could like fill out my top 6 of my D, but you're like a second or third line or 7 or third parent guy. We'll do Mikkola. I like him as an and he's 6'5". The dude's a monster. Jordan Spence is available. Talk about a really good defensive prospect right here. Is he signed too? Oh my god, he is signed for another 2 years at 1.5. Yeah, I gotta take him. He's gonna be a good friggin' prospect. Okay, so I think with taking 3D in a row, we're probably good on D. I'm actually almost contemplating getting rid of Ekholm. Or no, we'll keep Ekholm for now. We'll keep him. That's basically it for D. I'm not look. And now there's Jared Spurgeon, and he's locked up. Oh, we can take the Minnesota Wild's captain right now. Wow. 7.5 for another 3 years. Wow. Okay, we're not gonna go because that's way too much on our back end. We need to space this out. So, as tempting as it is to go for Spurgeon, I don't think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take a look. Oh my god, they got Gustafsson available too. Oh. We do need a starting goalie. We don't have a starting goalie. We are Dostal, Greaves, and Gustafsson now. So, we got Dostal and Gustafsson, which would be our top starting goalies, I think. But, like, they got Caden Primo. Oh, Justin Barron. Oh, that's all day. 81 overall. He's only 22, 1.1, and he's 2. Yeah, oh, yeah. That's another defenseman, though. Oh, man, I don't. What do you guys have for goalies? You made a Rodrigue available, who's also potential to be a starter. He's 23, though. You know what? You and Greaves are going to be the tandem in my minors. Yes. Okay. That's good. So that got rid of a little bit of the cap hit with... Yeah, okay. Because we could... That allows us, if we wanted to, we could sign some good defensemen in free agency. So I'm not worried about that. That's pretty good. And, like, look, right there. Boom. Luke Shen. Get big old bad Luke here with two more years. 83, 2.7. Yeah, I'll take friggin' Luke Shen all day. Take Luke Shen all day. What do you got for goalies here? Nico Dawes, Jake Allen. Could go with Eric Holla. He might be a good pickup. 3.1 million for 2 more years. Be a third line guy. Could be a center or a left winger. Could take Siegenthaler, but well, I mean 3.4. And well, no, we're at 70. I don't need more D. I don't need more. We'll go Holla. Could be a third line guy. Could be. Oh my god, they made Romanov. Varlamov's available here too. Oh god. Do I take Varlamov? He signed for 3 more years at 2. It's only 2.7 though. I'm pretty sure that's cheaper than Gustafsson, and Varlamov is better than Gustafsson. Varlamov's an 85. What's Gustafsson? He's an 84, and Gustafsson's asking what? 3.75. I think that's more. Okay, well, let's go. Interesting. Man, I don't. You know, let's just go Bogosian. Why not? Cheap deal. 2 years. Gives us some extra D. Man, I've got so many freaking D. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Now we got look at all the ones over here on the Keandre Miller. Oh, he's on the 1 year deal, but then you got Braden Schneider, who's gonna be a top 4D. He's 22 years old and 84 overall already, and he's 2.1 and he's still got another year left. Dude, I gotta go friggin' Braden Schneider. I gotta go with that. But that means I'm gonna have to switch somebody here. Like, look at all the D I have in a row. I'm at 9 out of 9. You know what? We're gonna chill with the D. We're gonna chill with the D. We're just gonna chill with the D. Yeah, we're gonna relax here for a second. Bernard Docker, and guess what? He's a defenseman. Frank, man. I don't know if they left so many D available on purpose, but like, oh my god, and they left Sogard available. Okay, we're taking Sogard because it's Sogard. Where's the other goalie that I took? Rodrigue. Okay, we're gonna take somebody else for Columbus. We're not gonna take Greaves. Let's take. No, we don't want Jack Johnson. Wow, they don't have much to take, I'm not gonna lie. They had Justin Danforth, but I mean, like, I don't know. This might just be one where I take a guy just to, like, literally let him walk, because, like, they don't have much. Yeah, we'll take Danforth. Maybe he won't ask for, won't want a lot. Maybe we can get him for cheap, who knows. Eric Johnson, Azumala. Oh my god, Tyson Forrester is available. Why are you guys letting this kid, why are you letting him, like, be unprotected? He's 81 overall, 22 years old only. You know what? He's got only a year left, but, like, dude, he's going to be a stud. Why would you let him unprotected, man? My lord, what is wrong with you guys? Joel Blomqvist, he's going to be a starter, but I mean, he's only 71. I got my goalies. I don't need my goalies. Goalies are... Oh, Blake Lizotte? We had him before. Top 9 forward, 26. He's a little bit older, but I mean, 1.8? Cheap. Or we could... No. We'll take... We could go Emil Bemstrom as well. He's a right... Oh, maybe we go him. He's flexible. Where Lizotte's just a center. He'll be cheap, though. We'll take Bemstrom. There we go. I'll fucking pronounce it right. Hey, it's Granny Smith. Who else we got here? Klim Kostin? He's got a top 9 forward potential, but it's high. We do not want Vanacek. Dear God, no. Could take Klim Kostin. Nah. Oh, they got Grunstrom here as well. Yeah, let's take we'll take Kostin. He's a left. Yeah, he's a big boy. Yeah, we'll take him. We could probably re-sign him for relatively cheap, I would imagine. Jake Neighbors, you left him available, you silly buggers. He's gonna be and he's an 83 and a 22. That's like Tyson Forrester. Why would you leave him available? Jake Neighbors? I'm taking that all day, baby. Not even a dispute. Not even a dispute. JJ Moser. Wow, they left him available? He's pretty friggin' good. God, why do they leave all these good D exposed? We're gonna take them. I don't care. That puts us over. Go to Minnesota and we'll take somebody else. I don't care. We'll probably just take them to lose them. Take Marcus Johansson. I don't care. All right. Tirana. Who do we got? Oh my god. We got Patches, Hockenpah, Yarncroak. Also, they actually got the team updated on here. That's pretty sick. Oh my god, we could take Simone Benoit. We don't need any more defense, for Christ's sakes. Oh my god. They don't have Cedric Pare. They got Stolers and Murray. Alright. Well, could take Yarncroak. He's like a left winger too. 82 overall. Third line guy. Let's take Yarncroak. Why not? He's a good penalty killer too. Oh, here we go. We got Utah. First time picking from Utah. Let's go. Who do we got here? Barrett Hayton is available. Why do they always like hate? They're hating on Barrett. They're hating on Barrett Hayton. I'll leave now. But no, he's good. 81 over. Oh, I did it on purpose. Don't be tempted by the forbidden fruit. Oh my god, they left Archer Svilovs available. I might take him instead of Dostal. I'm gonna be honest. I think he's got a higher ceiling than Dostal does. If it's anything like games in the past, Dostal does not have a high ceiling. So, we're gonna take him. Do I take Fabry or Vetrano? Vetrano's a righty. Or I could just take a prospect of some sort. I can take this guy. He's 25. Who's your youngest on here that's got the most potential? Jan Misak. There you go. Left winger. Oh, he's not. Ooh. I will take this guy. Fuck it. Alright, Svilovs. Yo, I can't believe they left him available. And there's Shea Theodore. Pavel Dorfia. Oh, isn't this their rookie? Why would you leave him available? 23 years old, 81 overall left winger. He's already signed up for 2 years and 1.8. Yo, yes, 100%, no question. You silly gooses. Ooh, Sonny Milano's available? Only wants 1.7, and he's locked up for 2 years, and he's an 83 overall. Bro, yes, please. He can play my friggin' third line. And who do we got here for Winnipeg? They have Coconut in when did they have Coconut? I thought he was still in San Jose. Interesting. Ooh, Rasmus Kupari? He's still young, he's 24. Top 9 potential. 76. Yeah, let's take him. Why not? There we go. We are all done. So, there it is. There's the team. That is gonna be the Halifax Riptide. I think that's a solid team. We got some surprise picks in there that I did not know were gonna be available, especially just Jake or Justin Spence and Forrester and Neighbors. Like, oh my god. So we'll see how much cap space we have to work with after drafting our team. We're not gonna do any interviews because no. NHL expansion drafts behind us. Yeah, we'll edit the trade block. We don't want any of those. I don't want any future picks either. Yeah, I don't need anything in here. I don't need nothing. Okay. We'll sim to the draft. Let's go. Alright, NHL entry draft. Let us do this. I'm actually really interested to see this kid that goes first overall to Chicago, of all frickin' places. Well, let's see how good he is. He's a 79 overall, franchise potential, medium potential. Top 6D already, 79. He is a defensive defenseman, which we knew already. Looks like he's going to be a big boy. He's going to have some good skating. Pretty physical as well, obviously. 17 years old, though. He's already got two X Factors. Going to have Stick 'em Up and Relentless, which is interesting. So that's a good pick. Yeah, he's going to be good for a few years. Tell you that much. And with the second pick, Montreal takes Bobrovsky, not the goaltender Bobrovsky. It's Serge Bobrovsky. He is another defenseman, left or right position defenseman. 6'2", 194, 17 years old. What is he? Two-way defender. Looks like he's more stronger in skating, but also shooting. A little bit more on defense. He's not bad either. It's okay. That's a pretty decent pick. We got for Chicago or San Jose. We got Caleb Cullimore, left winger, 6'1", 184, two-way forward. Looks like he is again strong in skating, not bad in shooting. Interesting. All right, now we're on the clock, gents. So, who are we thinking here? We got one guaranteed elite left, which is Brock DiPietro here. Looks like he's 2 years out. He's going to be a right winger. I don't know. It doesn't look like he played any games last year. I don't think we got any really other better option than him. Yeah, we're just going to... I guess we'll take the safe pick. The scouts recommend him also, so... We'll take the safe pick, and Brock DiPietro is officially the first draft pick of the Halifax Riptide. So he's not great. He's only 67 overall. Playmaker. Okay, that's interesting. He'll be a playmaker. We got him fourth. But yeah, it looks like he's going to need some conditioning. Probably maybe 1 or 2 years in the CHL, the junior. Before he even comes to the A. So we're just gonna sim to our next pick here, and we'll see what we got here that's available. Okay. Do we have our pin still here? Okay, he is, and our goalie's still here. So when do we pick next? What's our next pick? 69. Nice. Okay, so what do we got available here? So we got Rome, but he's not going till 140. So let's just do it this way. So this guy's going to be a bust. We got Isaac Bourne, who's still here. Jamal Bullard. Ooh, this guy right here, X Factor Sniper, 3 years out. He's got some X Factors. Donald Betts, left winger, 40 overall, could go. Yeah, you know what? I'll take a bet on him. Top 9 forward. Okay, and you know what? Not bad. I'll take it. Two-way forward. Second round. 18 years old. 6'1", 190 pounds. We'll take it. We will take it. Could have gotten a lot worse. So we'll go to pick number 69. Okay, so I'm pretty sure here is probably where we're going to want to take Brylan, I think. Maybe? I think. Let me just check here. When's our next pick? Yeah, 102. So if we're taking a goalie, let's just check and see what we got for goalies here. Who's ranked the best? So this guy here is ranked the best currently right now. Who's gonna go the next? 5 years out. Ilya Latipov. 6'1". Interesting. Okay. 5 years out. Alright, we'll go with this kid. Backup. Not great. Not great. Alright, so what do we got here now? Pin? We'll probably take Rome now, I would imagine. Bottom 6 forward. I could have waited till next pick, I guess. Oh, well. Maxim Sokolov. Alrighty. So we got Dante Shaw, left winger. We need some D, to be honest. Artem Samsonov, right D. He does say he has an X factor, but you never know. 5 years out, 17 years old. Well, we'll take a chance on him. Why not? 7th D. Probably not great. Doesn't look like this draft has many more great picks in here. We could go with this Brett Wang. Was he an elite? We'll go with Wang. See what the hell he gets. Right D, 7th D again. We're going to pick 201. Was this our 7th rounder right here, I think? Oh, somebody took our guy that we pinned. Go with Vyacheslav Nestorov here. Is our last elite possibility, and he's another backup. So, you know what? I think we went and made out okay. wasn't a home run on the first draft, but I don't know. I think Brock DiPietro could maybe go into something. He could possibly evolve into something. So, start of the re-sign phase. So, who do we have to re-sign? You got 10 players that are about to become restricted free agents, including Tyson Forrester and goalie Oliver Rodrigue. Okay, so now we got to offer some contracts. So we're going to re-sign some players, and what do we got here? So, we have 46 million in cap space right now, and we're gonna try to figure out who needs deals. So Drouin needs a deal. He's a UFA. So is Danforth. So is Johansson. But some of these guys I wasn't expecting to sign. Like a lot of these RFAs I'm gonna do first, obviously. Like Neighbors, I want to lock him up. So obviously he's asking for only 1 year at 1.8 million. He likes the contract, obviously, but I think what we're going to do, this is one of the new features here of NHL 25, we're going to go and enter a negotiation with him. So, he says, with free agency around the corner, I want to reiterate my interest in staying with the organization. Let's finalize a contract extension before time runs out. Perfect. So, I appreciate the openness to this discussion. Your presence is a key part of our organization. Heck yeah. He's going to be the future. Oh, good lord. Okay. Yeah, that failed. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but we need more than words. What's your next step? All right. Well, let's discuss contract, I think. Okay, so he's really impressed with the organization. Let's sort out a 1-year contract and make this official. I'm not looking for a 1 year. You're what, 22, I think? I'm looking for more of a 5-year. 5-year wasn't my first choice, but I'm willing to discuss it. My salary expectation would be 2.2. You know what? I'll do you one better. I'll make it 2.5 because he's not a big fan of the contract. It's kind of dropped a little bit there. So let's increase the salary. So it's 2.2 right now. So let's bump it up. Oh, mental math. So about 2.5K, which will get it roughly around 2.5. So it'll be 2.482. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I appreciate the discussion so far, but it doesn't quite meet my expectations. Let's see if we can adjust terms. You don't want an extra 250K per season? Jake? Okay, well, I can try to give him a promise. I know you're going to probably be within our... is he going to be top 6? I don't know. I can guarantee he's never going to be scratched. Okay, well, obviously he still doesn't care about that. Well, that's my final offer. You're not going to be scratched off the team, and I'm willing to give you an extra 250,000. So... Oh, there you go. This overall discussion is shaping up well. Let's move forward with the next steps, and I'll be ready to give you my final answer soon. All right. Perfect. Continue. I believe the current offer is fair. I'm ready to proceed with $2.482 million for the term of 5 years. Hell yeah. I'll do that deal. Oh, there it is. Brings us right to the deal. Everything's already locked and done up, so we can't change anything to it. All we get to do is literally just press the start button, and we'll offer him the contract. And he's already accepted. Perfect. That is beautiful. So we got Jake Neighbors signed up, or locked up long term. That's perfect. Now we got Tyson Forrester. I think I could probably get him signed without having to negotiate. He likes his contract. He wants 3 years at 2.2. I want to see if I can get him for 5 as well. Or maybe I'll do 4 for him because he's a little bit of a lower end prospect. So maybe we'll just stick with the 3. We'll do 3. We'll try just 2. Just 2 mil for 3. We'll see if he likes that. There we go. He's going to get back to us. Costin, what do you want? You better not want a crap ton. 1 year for 1.65. You know what? I'll do that. I'll do... Oh, he accepts it. Perfect. He's already signed. All right. So I'll do that just to kind of a try it year. I don't know if he's gonna be the result or the future going forward. So we'll keep him the way it is. Marcus Johansson, what do you want? Ooh, 2.25 for 2 years. If anything, I'd be willing to do 1 year and probably like maybe 1.5. If you want to play. I'll enter a negotiation with you, but like I'll propose that to you. We're gonna do mainly contract with you. He wants to stay with the organization, but I don't want to do longer than a year. I'm not doing 2.1 for... Oh, can we try a more friendly team contract salary here? Given the current state of affairs, I'm hesitant, but I'll hear you out on salary negotiations. How less are we talking? I'd be saying at least 500K less. Okay, well, that's what I'd be willing to do here. So I'm not increasing it. I'm not putting any clauses in because you're way too old, but that's my final offer. Oh, he says they're looking good? You're gonna sign 1 year 1.6. No way, I just talked him down to that. Oh my god. Okay, so I proposed that to him, so that's good. Benstrom, what are you wanting? Oh, he wants a 2-way. Oh yeah, I'll offer that to you, buddy. No fucking... And he accepts it. Perfect. Berggren, what do you want? 2-way? Yep, I'll offer you that. That's free money. This dude, he probably wants a 2-way, and oh, he wants a 1-way. Okay, we're gonna qualify. Actually, I don't want to qualify. 1.1 million. We'll just release him. Fuck it. I don't need him. I'll sign more in free agency. Kupari, he wants a 2-way. Perfect. You play in the minors. Isaac Phillips, you were the guy from Washington, or no, not Washington. Oh, you want a 1-way? He's not interested in a 2-way. You know what? I'll sign that, though. That's cheap. That's only $1 million. He accepts it. Okay, well, I'll just send him down. That's fine. And then, yeah, Stranges wants a 2-way. Perfect. So everybody's got a deal except Drouin, who wants 4.7 for 5 years. Okay, so we're going to have a little chat. You and I, Drouin. We're going to have a little chitty chat. All right. Oh, there you go. It's great to hear that I'm willing. Okay, perfect. Contract. Let's talk contract. I'm only willing to do like 3 years with him, I think. 4.7? Can I negotiate? Perfect. Okay, let's do... He's making 4.7. Let's drop it. Oh, fuck. We'll do 350K for 3 years. Another dropping it like me like what 4.4? 4.4 for 3 years? I'd be doing that. That'd be good for a second liner. Yeah, 4.375. I would do that. 100%. Yep. For 3 years, that's easily doable. 4.73. He's 29, so that'll take him till he's 32. So I would do that. 100%. I'll offer you that. Perfect. So we got 38 million still in cap space. Danforth, what do you want? 3 years at 2.3 million? Can I do like half? 2 years? How old are you? 31. Yeah, let's just do 2 years at 2 million. 2x2. How's that? Okay, now what about we got for goalies? Rodrigue. Alright, we'll offer you a contract. He wants a two-way. I don't think I can go up that high, can I? No, I can give him I'll give you the max there. 2 years. You take that. There you go. Okay, I think that's everybody. So as you can see here, the new parts that are new with NHL 25, as you can see, you got clauses here. So you can see Brandon Carlo has a modified no trade clause. So interesting. We got 3 teams no trade list. So there's 3 teams are sorry, the current year he's got 8 teams he's not allowed to be traded to. And then the next year after this year he'll have 3 teams no trade. So interesting. So if we ever decide we want to move him, we'll have to find a team that he's willing to go to. So we're gonna advance a day and see how many people sign. Hope I have to reject your offer. I don't wish to stick around. The locker room chemistry here is not where I need it to be. Okay, then you can go. I don't need you. I was doing that out of the kindness of my heart. So we got Berggren, Johansson. Dude, we talked to you. You said you were willing to accept the 1.6. What are you talking about? We got Forrester. Nice. We got Rodrigue. Nice. Okay, so you can go then. I'm not gonna try to get you. Okay, I talked to you. I'll do 1.95 for 1 year. That's all I'm offering. Oh, and he accepts it right off the rip. Okay. Boom. All right. So that means going into, let's check centers. We got how many? Oh, no, just go main roster in the system. So we got 4 in the system right now. We don't have Rome signed, so we're gonna need another guy in the system. But our main roster, we got Yarncroke, Hayton, Drury, Berg. Yeah, so we got a decent amount. Centers. We don't have. I do want to sign this kid. I want to get him in the AHL. Heck yeah, on his entry level. So we're gonna need some right wingers. We have a decent amount of left wingers, but some of them can play right. Lots of D. Got Mose. Oh yeah, we got a solid amount of. So we don't need any D. And then goalies. Yeah, we got Svilovs, who's going to be up in the big club, Varlamov. He's got a modified no trade also, by the way. And then Rodrigue and Sogard. Interesting. So, we are going to sim to free agency and see what big fish we can land. Because, yeah, and we're going to... yeah, we're going to see who we can land on the team, and we're going to see who's available, and we're going to see if we can go big fish hunting. So, doesn't look like Rantanen or Marner are available. It looks like they got signed. Looks like they ended up getting signed. Okay, so the only ones that are UFAs right now, we have Besser, Tavares, Verhaeghe. We got Tavares, who's kind of interested in coming to our organization, so we could get John. John could be our first captain over here at the age of 33. How much kind of a he's wanting 4 years? You know what? 4 years? I would sign a contract with that length. I don't know if I'd do 8.8, but I'd do that length. 4 years. He's what, 33? Yeah, I'd take him to 37. I'd do that. I wouldn't mind doing that. What do you got for goalies? Who's on? Okay. We got Shesterkin and we got Allmark that are available. Oh man, do we try and see if we can like land Igor Shesterkin, a franchise potential goaltender? Do we like see if we can do that? I don't know. Oh man, Igor. Or we got Allmark here also as well. Damn. How many teams have contacted? Teams interested? We got none. It looks like Igor is more interested in coming here, and he's not much more expensive than Allmark. Oof. You know what? We're going to try to see if we can get Igor to come here. I'm not sure about joining your team. All right, well, we're going to try to charm him. Didn't work. All right, well. We got to get him hyped in the organization. Let me share more about our organization, why it'd be a great fit for you. Okay. Uh Ooh, okay. I'd be down to give him 7 years. I'll lock him up, man. Goalies are wild. 7.525 per year. Sure. I mean, I'll give him that. Actually, just because of my organization's a little low, I might increase his salary a little bit just to make it an even 8 mil. Adding a clause. You know what? Let's add a clause to him. We'll give him a clause. We'll give him a no trade clause, or should we give him a no move and modified no trade? We'll give him a no movement clause plus a modified no trade because he's gonna be our guy. Like if we get Shesterkin, he's gonna be our guy. So we'll do that. What is the structure of the clause? The clause will need to kick in after the contract starts. We'll do reduced. Okay, he wants one with the most protection, so maybe we'll do... I like this one maybe here. We'll do... Starts with 21, or maybe 20... Right here. We'll do this one. Starts... We're obviously not going to move him within the first 4 years of having him, because he's going to be solid. But then year 5 and year 6, you do 25 teams, 21 teams. Then by the time year 7 hits, it'll be 17 team no trade list. So let's do that one, see what he says. Thank you for the offer, but I need to discuss my playing time demands. Meet those, and it should help improve my interest. Sure. I'll make assurances for you. I'm looking to be the starting goalie. Of course you can. I can guarantee you the starting goaltender. That's a key role. Okay, so he's looking good. Our contract just shot up to almost full. That's fantastic. Our negotiations are looking good. Let's proceed to finalize things. I'll provide my response shortly. Yep, I believe the current offer is fair, and I'm ready to proceed with $8.25 million for the term of 7 years. Fucking right. Let's do it. I'll give you that right now. Tell me where to sign. So there's what our contract would look like with Mr. Igor here. We got $8.025 billion, 7 years contract. He'd be taking up 9.1% of the cap. With a full no move clause with 30 teams for the first 4 years, and then a modified no trade clause. So we could ask him if he wants to be traded if he's not playing well. But yeah, I'll offer this to you all day. I'll get back to you in a few days. I'm expecting a few other offers too. All right, so we're the only team that looks like we're in on Shesterkin. I don't want to put another one in on another goalie just in case, because if I put one in and we end up getting both, that's going to be a little too much. So we could go for Besser, a right winger. Our right wing side is a little weak. So we could go for him. He's 27. He wants a 7-year contract. And enter a negotiation with him. All right. All right. Well, let's try to build him up about the organization again. Failed on that one. Failed on that one too. All right, so the only option we have left to go. What if we do 6 years? He wants 8.8. Ooh. Okay, well, what if I... Okay, so if I negotiate to emphasize her. So what if I do promises? You're going to be on the top line. I can guarantee you a number 1 line spot. A clause? I need another friggin' clause. Okay, you're not getting a full no move. I'll give you a modified no trade. Okay, so for the first year, I'll give you a 30 team no trade list if we keep them for more than 2 years. How's that? Okay, so he just doesn't like the organization. All right, so Besser's not liking us. He's way too low down here. Not having it with us. So that's unfortunate. We'll take a look and see who else is here. We got Tyler Yamamoto. Looks like he really wants to sign here. He might be a good minor league guy. He wants a 1 year. I'll give him a 1 year. 1 year at 1 million. I'll offer you that. Hey, we got him. All right, cool. So we got Kyler. JVR is here. That might be an interesting one. Atkinson is there and available. Nyquist is there and available. He wants a lot of money. Skinner, Nelson, Fisher. Palmieri is pretty friggin'... Oliver Wahlstrom, he's pretty adamant about wanting to play for us. Same with Cole Schwint. Nick Abruzzese is as well. Right winger. We'll take Wahlstrom. We'll offer him a contract. What does he want? Yeah, 2-way. We'll take him. Why not? You try with Verhage? We tried with a right winger. It didn't really work all that well. Could try with Verhage. We'll enter another negotiation with him. I know you're not eager with our... Okay. Well, you don't like our organization, so let's just try to see if you'll like that anymore. Okay. You do like that. Perfect. Doesn't like that, though. Doesn't like that either. Fuck. Okay. I'll give you a 7. How about that? We'll give you what you want. It's a 50-50 if I want to negotiate term with them. I'll promise you that you're going to be getting first line minutes first. Yeah, you'll be line 1 guaranteed. Yeah, I'd be willing to no trade, modify no trade. Ah. Okay, let's just bump him up to 2.5K. Get him to 9.1. Just be like, that's my final offer. Okay, so he's not interested either. Alright, well. So basically our real only hope left is JT. So what's he interested? He wants a no trade clause for 4 years. Interesting. Okay, well, what if we do shorter years? We do 3 years, but instead we'll do 9 by 3. There we go. Let's see if maybe he'll take that. All right, we got to advance. We're going to advance some days here. So we're gonna have to try. Oh, so here's all of our meetings with all of our players that we have for season focus and stuff like that. We're obviously gonna have to propose a trade. If Shesterkin signs, I'm not gonna propose the trade right now because he might not sign, and then that might just screw us. So we're gonna advance a few days until we see who signs. Looks like Boston wants Mikola from us and wants to give us a second and stuff. I'm gonna politely say no. We're gonna keep going here. We're in the second day. Okay, so we did get Shesterkin. He is decided to accept. So we do have Igor Shesterkin as our goaltender. So, okay. Well, JT didn't sign. Interesting. So, we are going to go to our proposed trade. We're going to have to see if maybe we can trade Varlamov because Shesterkin signed. We're going to have to see if we can trade Varlamov to a team who wants him. Switching teams will clear. He's got a modified no trade. Oh, shit. Okay, so we got to go to a team that he'll actually go to. Jeez, there's not a lot of teams he'll go, huh? Damn. Huh. See who we can snag maybe from Montreal. Oh, Lane Hudson is at an 83. Ooh, we Mike Matheson. Kirby Doc. Top six forward, left winger, New Hook, 2.9, only 23. Could just do a swap right there. Alex Newhook, 2 years left with taking on a little bit more salary, but I mean, I can. Just do Varlamov for Newhook straight up. I'd do it. Ah. Okay. Well, what if I give you a pick? You're interested in some picks, obviously. We'll give you this for year 7th to kind of sweeten it. There you go. There you go. Alright, so we got rid of Varlamov, which is good. So we'll go back to free agents. JT still hasn't signed. Bouchard is there, but he's an RFA. So we're going to try JT again. We're going to try to get him here. Okay. Well, we're going to try to get you in here with the organization. Okay, so he's not really about the... Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's good. Perfect. There we go. All right, so now let's talk contract here, JT. Let's sort out a 4-year contract to make this official. Okay. Can I do 3 and I'll increase the money? Was my first choice, but you're willing to do... Okay. So, what if I guarantee you, like I do with everybody else, I'm going to improve your offer. Promises, you're going to be top line. Yeah, we can put a clause in there. You wanted a no trade clause. Full. Let me just increase it by 2.5K here as well. There we go. We'll see if he'll take that. 3 years at 9.1 and a full no trade. So we'll see if JT takes that. And he does. Perfect. So we got JT. We still got 20 million in cap space. We could take another run at Besser, maybe. Maybe we'll just give him a little bit higher of a percentage of a back for another round of negotiations. Our negotiations are looking good. Yeah. Let's proceed to finalize things and I'll provide my response. Okay. So what do you... So you want 6 years. Did I already say you're going to be on the top line? And you're going to be on power play 1. Easily. Okay. 8.85 for 6 years. Besser, no clause in the first 2 years, and then 30 teams, no trade. He's only 27. I'll do that. Elite potential, 87 overall, shoots right. You can play with JT. I'll do it. Okay, so he's going to get back to us. Let's see if we can get some guys to maybe fill. You're definitely not available. You're definitely not available. Yeah, you're not available. I was gonna say, there's no way. Uh, let's see what else we got here. Atkinson, that's still there. Huh. Is that is that Linus? Linus Carlson? Matthias? Lothario? Julian Gauthier? Take Nick Dowd. Third line guy. Do Sean Corrali there as well. What does he want? 1.6? Wants 2 years? 31? We'll do Sean Corrali at that. Why not? Give us some more options. Jordan Greenway. Let's bring JVR in. Why not? Good old Jiver. Okay, he wants the 2 years, but I'm going to drop it to 2 mil. There you go. All right. So we're going to move ahead here, and we're going to see if we get... We're going to see if we get JT, or no, we have JT, don't we? It says he's already on the team. He's right there. Yeah, we have JT. We got to see if we're going to get Brock Besser. See if he's going to become a Halifax Riptide. Oh. Nothing yet. All right, we got Brock Besser here as well. He's decided to accept our offer. Perfect. So now we've got actually a pretty decent team for our first year. We've almost spent right to the cap, which is friggin' perfect. And yeah, now we got Brock Besser in here as well. 73 points last season in 81 games. That's pretty good. They want to trade us friggin' they want Sonny Milano, man. No. He's gonna be on the team. He's gonna be a second or a third liner. No problem. Will be no problem. Oh, they want to trade a third round pick and Nico Mikkola for this He and Colby Barlow. That's a good trade. That is a good trade. But I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna decline it. I like Mikkola. I think he's gonna be a mainstay on our defense. Definitely is going to. Sonny Milano again. No. No. Nope. 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 We got to get him off the trade block. He's obviously just up there. Yeah, there's still just a whole bunch of teams just offering friggin' trades for him. Nope. Yarn Croak. No. I'm interested to see what these lines are going to look like. So now, in our inaugural season, what do we do here? Do we make JT our captain? Oh, he's already our captain, so I feel like we're gonna have to keep it that way. I think that's just the way it's going to have to be. I think so. We got Besser as the assistant, and then JVR as the other assistant. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Why not? Sure. I like it. All right, now let's take a look at these lines and see what coach is going to do here. All right, so yes, the head coach will be doing stuff here. So, interesting lineups here that I see. We're just going to head coach prefer them to make sure this is what he wants, and it is indeed what he wants. So, top line, we have Jonathan Drouin with John Tavares and Brock Besser. That's a pretty solid first line. Second line, James Van Riemsdyk, Alex Newhook, and Sonny Milano. All 83s across the board. That's not bad. Third line, Barrett Hayton with Callie Yarncroke and Tyson Forrester. That's a pretty solid third line as well. And our fourth line, for some reason, he's got Jake Neighbors on the fourth line with Eric Holla and Pavel Dorfiev. So if it was me, I would be having Jake Neighbors right up here in this JVR slot. If it was me. So maybe we're going to have a talk about, or talk to the coach about him moving Jake up to that second line role. Because I don't agree with that at all. Defensive pairings, we got JJ Moser with Brandon Carlo, Luke Shen with Matthias Samuelson, and Nico Mikkola and Braden Schneider rounding out our pairings. And then, of course, our goaltenders, we got the man Igor Shesterkin in goal with Arturs Svilovs as his backup. That's a pretty solid team. I don't know. We might surprise this year in our first year. Who knows? With a squad like this, not bad. So we're going to check out the minor team and the Pharaohs down here. We got Jack Drury, Emil Benstrom, and Marcus Johansson down here with Clem Costin, Jonathan Berggren, and Martin Pospisil with Kyler Yamamoto, Rasmus Kupari, Antonio Stranges with Brock DiPietro, our first overall draft pick from this past draft, with Oscar Tellstrom and Oliver Wallstrom as our fourth line. So, interesting line combos down here. It's definitely all over the place for some of it, but we got Isaac Phillips and Justin Barron with Pateri Rahinen and Nick Leverman. And yeah, some other guys that just, I guess, got thrown in here because we don't have many prospects yet, and I didn't sign much. And then, of course, we got Sogard, Mads Sogard down here with Oliver Rodrigue backing him up. So, interesting. We got some decent friggin' lines. I'd say for a first season, it's looking pretty solid. So, I like it. I do like it. And as you can see here, it looks like our first game, what is this, preseason? I think it's preseason. We're gonna have, yeah, we're gonna sim right to the regular season. Oh, we got a coach. We got a conversation with Coach Franklin Barch. So we're gonna have a little conversation with our Coach Franklin here. Listen up, GM Astenz. We have a great opportunity this season to push hard from the start and run this team the way we want. Let's establish our goals and make sure we achieve them. I don't want to be a hands-off GM. I really do want to be hands-on. So, I agree. What are your thoughts on this roster? Let's do that. Looking at the roster on paper, there are some kinks to work out, but this team is good enough to compete for a playoff spot. That is my goal. My goal for this team. I agree, 100%. I agree. It seems like we're in good hands. Yeah, get the job done. Yeah. Thank you for the vote of confidence. This could be the start of something great. Now you can say, now that we have established our expectations for the season, let's determine what our main focus should be during the preseason. Yes. Okay, sounds good. What should be the main focus? Conditioning, strength training, skill training, 5v5 focused, power play, penalty kill, video sessions, team bonding, or goalie focused. I don't think we're going to need to be goalie focused. I think what we really need to do is focus on our 5-on-5, because I remember with Newfoundland last year, our 5-on-5 killed us. We couldn't get anything. So we're going to do Let's make sure we're a good team at even strength this season. Sounds good to me. All of our players who make the team will have this focus. Let's get to work. Perfect. So the coach is all wired and good, right up and ready to go. We got a new conversation with Brock Besser, our free agent signing. Hey, GM Astenz, when I signed the contract, there were some assurances made about my spot in the lineup. I want to make sure we're still on the same page. Yep. You will still be playing the first line for us, and you will still be on PP1. I guarantee you that. I'll chat with the coach and make it happen, buddy. And we got another conversation with JT, probably assuring his certainties as well with line 1. Yep, we'll make sure you're on line 1, buddy. Is Shesterkin going to have one as well? Yep. So what do you got here? I want to make sure we're still on the same page. Oh, yeah, you're going to be our friggin' starter. There's nobody backing you up. It's just going to be a rookie back there. You're getting the majority of the net there, Igor. Oh, we got Neighbors. When you sign the contract, yeah, you won't be scratched. You're too good. You will be in the lineup. 100%. Beautiful. All right. No, I don't want Scott Lawton. Get us to the regular season here. Yep, we got salary cap compliance. Yep. Yep, we go. Guys are going to be on waivers. New conversation with Jake Neighbors again. Okay, interesting. Oh. I'm not in the lineup as promised. I'm sorry, it was out of my hands. Coach took Jake Neighbors out of the lineup? Are you kidding? Hold on. I'm going to have a coach. I'll check, but I'm going to, if that's the case. What kind of lineup is this? Okay, so we got Besser, Tavares with Drew. Oh my god, everybody went up and overall. Holy Christ. Wow. Okay. Newhook, Clay. Yeah, Neighbors, you're in the lineup. I'll vouch for you to get a better position, but you are in the lineup. Hey there, what do you have on your mind? Let's talk about your game plan for the team. What do you have in mind? Preferred lines. I'll be the one making the calls on the lineup. Is there something you'd like to discuss? Yeah, this isn't up for discussion. I do, yeah, my forwards. Be line 4. Be the left wing. Jake Neighbors, who is your pick for this role? Who is on? Oh, I think it's James Van Riemsdyk. Okay, I think that's actually pretty much it. So now, we told him that we want Jake Neighbors on the 2nd. So now if we go to edit lines, he should be moved. Yeah. So he's right up here. So Johansson shouldn't be on the... So Johansson and JVR need to be flipped as well. 100%. How's the D? Moser and Carlo? Yeah, everybody went up and overall. That's crazy. Oh, Barron's even up here now, too. How's Igor? 92 still. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to have to switch line 3 and 4. Go back to my coach here. Game plan, preferred lines. Okay, so forwards. Line 3. Left wing. Yeah, Johansson. I want JVR there. No, that's it. All good. As long as those two are switched, I'm happy because, yeah, no, having Marcus Johansson in a second line role is preposterous. So what do we got here? Jake Neighbors, JVR. Yeah, this is the way that I think it should be probably. Although I'm not entirely sure about Hayton and Alex Newhook. Same with Sonny Milano. I feel like he should be. Yeah, like if I put him here and then move you here, or even if I just do that, move Sonny Milano. Sonny Milano, I might just move to the. Why do I have two JVRs? That's a glitch. What the hell's that? Why do I have two JVRs? I have two JVRs here. Who was there? Somebody was there. Now there's two. Now there's two Cali Yarncroaks. What is going on? And they've scratched JVR. Dude, I'm so confused. Why is it changing both? Okay, so I need to go and talk to the coach again because obviously this Barch guy is not getting it. Forwards on line 4. Let's focus on the fourth line. Left wing. Who is there? Yeah. I want to see. Interesting. I don't. Well, let's just end. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. Now we got Yarncroak there. That's at least better. We'll go with that. That's just weird. All right. Okay. So let's take a look. We'll take a look at the calendar real quick. See how we made out in the preseason. So it looks like we lost one, we won two, lost another one, won one, lost one, lost one, lost one. So it looks like we were 3-5, I think, in the preseason. So interesting. We're gonna go through, and I think probably here will probably be a good place to call it. We're going on an hour and 40 minutes, so this is probably a good place to call the first episode here of expanding and kind of just doing a quick overview and doing a lot of the new features and taking a look at everything that's new in NHL 25 in terms of franchise mode. So as you can see, we are going to get into next episode. We're going to be doing the year 1 sim. We'll see how we do in the first year. Obviously, could be the potential to be a pretty solid year. We're gonna go through right at the beginning before we start season, the year 1 sim. We'll go through and have a couple conversations with some players on some people who we think might take some steps, like Jake Neighbors. We might want to have a conversation with him. Maybe Barrett Hayton as well. Jordan Spence probably for sure. Maybe Forrester. As well as some of the younger guys, and we want to see how we want to see them take a step in their development. So we'll do that at the beginning of next game. Also, I'm going to go through, I think what we're going to do, because this is the first season, first year of NHL 25, and it'll be the first, like, our first game through and our first season through because we just started the series. I think what we might do is we might actually spectate the Winnipeg Jets game versus the Halifax Riptide, our home season opener, and we are home as well, so we might as well actually go in and watch the game and see how well our team does. So we're going to watch that game once in episode 2 when that comes out, so it'll be next weekend. Not sure if it's going to be a Saturday or Sunday, but it'll be next weekend. We'll have that come out. and we'll watch the actual game and we'll watch our team. I'm gonna go through and I'll probably do some custom goalie gear and stuff for Shesterkin, because he's probably going to be our goalie of the future for a little, like for the next foreseeable while. So I'm going to do up some gear for him and everything like that. And then I'll also go through and I'll do our scouting. I'll do everything like that, coaching staff, whatever. Make sure the coaching staff is good. I'll do the assigning of the scouts off screen so it doesn't take up too much of the time on the stream. So basically the only thing that'll be on stream that what I'll be doing is any of the conversations. So then you guys can see what's going on with the team, what players are happy, what players aren't, and make it a little bit more interactive in the stream so you guys know what's going on. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for the stream. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. And also, the channel has been doing really, really well within the last 2 videos recently. I uploaded the Injustice video, which went live 3 or 4 days ago with Chills. Video's done very well for me in terms of my standards. Currently had I don't know, I think it was sitting before I started the stream at almost 60 views, which is really good for me considering some of my other videos, so that's amazing. And then the 2025 Hut Pack opening that I did, literally that went live yesterday, is sitting at almost 150 or 160 views, which is insane, and you guys absolutely knocked it out of the park with that one. You went crazy. So if you guys want to see more Hut stuff, friggin' let me know. I am down to do Hut. I love Hut. I always love grinding Hut right at the beginning of the year. I always love doing everything with Hut, the events, the friggin' squad battles, the special events that are going on, challenges, whatever it may be. I love doing anything related with Hut. So if you guys want to see that stuff, definitely let me know. I'd be 100% down to do it. And obviously you guys seem to like it. I don't know if it was just the pack opening or if you guys actually just like me doing Hut. Regardless, yet to be seen. But yeah, let me know down there as well. Also, make sure if you are in the market for W stuff, use code Astenz. Unfortunately, it is no longer September, so the 20% is now gone. But use my code, you still get 10% off, which is still good. You're still saving 10%. So it's something. So if you're in the market for anything for W, check it out down in the description. Link will be down there. And yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later next weekend with episode 2 when we get into the first year sim of the Halifax Riptide.